I should be a convicted felon right now. A long time ago, I don't know, 2010, 2009, I was stealing thousands of dollars from my place of employment. Doesn't matter. I got it. I used a system, a loophole that I discovered to take the money, and I got caught. And I admitted that I got caught, and it was enough money that I think it was a class 1 felony of retail theft. And it got reduced to a misdemeanor. And I didn't even spend any jail time. The prosecutor wanted me to spend a weekend in jail. I rolled the dice and let the judge decide, and now it's expunged. And do I think I got a misdemeanor on the merits of the case? No. My parents are now retired police officers. They were active police officers. My aunt is a lawyer. She represented me for free, and I am white. And I think all those things contributed to me getting a much lesser sentence and eventually the expungement. And if it didn't, the process, I believe, was a lot easier to getting to the expungement than it would have been if I were African American. Even if my aunt was a lawyer, even if my parents were police, I truly believe that. And that was my fault. I did that. That was completely my fault, what I did. And I believe I got away on just the luck of the draw. And blind spotting is shows you so much more than that. Makes you understand, if you didn't already. I did on paper. And I've honestly been thinking about it a lot for the last few months. The racial divide, how unfair it's been in America, how that gap keeps widening for wealth inequality, unfair treatment. And while I was watching the movie, the first half, I was thinking of talking about how the movie so deftly shows that in a span of days, there can be horrifying moments where you want to just vomit, and then moments where you laugh, and then moments that are tense, and moments that are loving. And then halfway through, at a point when someone tells a story, you will know it when you see it. I just fucking wept. I have snot coming out of my nose still. And from then on, for that half of the movie, you are ripped raw. And you'll cry again. Not as roughly as that first time. You will shake. You will literally shake. I was shaking for multiple moments after that. For minutes on end. And this is from someone who grew up white in a privileged neighborhood with parents who were cops. And for an hour, you will understand barely the state that African Americans live in this country. And I haven't talk to anyone who's African American and seen this movie, so that may be completely off base. It may not even be close, but fuck, it is. This movie, whether it makes you understand the position of African Americans in this country or not, will rip away so many layers so that you see the ugliness of what you have done, and you just want to be honest, and you want to pull away all the bullshit, and I don't even know, you need to, it's something you need to go through to look yourself in the mirror honestly. And it is a tour de force. It's, I don't even know. I don't know how to tell you. I don't know if I should. You just need to. You need to watch BLINDSPOTTIng. I saw Sorry to Bother You a few days ago, and it was powerful and important, and you should also see that. But this is a different kind, more raw, more straight to the bone. It'll scrape the flesh off your fingers, and you'll just see the bones underneath. Seriously, please see this. I'm pre-ordering it after I'm done recording this. I don't know what age she'll be, but I'm showing this to Madeline one day. And I saw the movie 8th grade right before this, and I knew I'd show her that, but this is... Both of them are equally important for me to show her, or I need to show her both. I don't know if they're equally important, but this is just on a different level. There's no fluff to this review. There's no fancy editing. There's gonna be a thumbnail. There won't be some outro. There won't be some intro. This is less a review and more a just ripped away confession, because that's what this movie will do to you. It has scary moments, and this movie is scary. But you need to face, you need to burst through that fear and get to it. God damn. Get Out was a good allegory or metaphor or whatever for the situation in America, and Sorry to Bother You was an allegory or metaphor for the situation in America, and this is just the fucking truth, and it's, as far as I can tell, it may not be enough truth. Please see